Welcome back to the session. 10 days left. You just got 10 days left. We got the filter in here. We got some good tree in here. Saturday morning, real early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Get these vibes right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm finna get back in that tattoo chair. Man. I got some more work to get, man. You got 10 days left, Bitcoin Lithium pre-sale. I'm so excited, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've already, like, come to conclusion and accepted, like, okay, we don't have to hit $1 at launch as long as we can do 30, 40 cents. You know what I'm saying? We can like 35, 40 cents, you know, we'll still be able to pull in a big bag just off of rewards. But you never know, bro. First couple of days of launch, the coin can jump up 60, 70 cents, 80 cents. You know what I'm saying? If it does some shit like that, bro, or gets anywhere near $1, we're going to be up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be up. And it'd be a great feeling because obviously, you know, we got what we got staked, so we saved that for, you know, when the token goes over $100 something. Like, plan on keeping what I got staked literally for a whole year because they're giving rewards out for a whole year for having your shit staked. So I'm keeping my token staked. I'm only gonna get returns off of the rewards that we get from staking our tokens. So that's what I'm saying. Literally a measly 30, 40 cents when one token is gonna be worth hundreds of dollars in the future. You know, to buy in at 5 cents, it's just a blessing, bro. Not even to buy in at 5 cents, to get a fuck ton of free incentives as we did for the price of 5 cents. That's what I said. We got a good chunk of tokens. We're not gonna disclose how much we have, but you know, we got multiple 6 figures. So you know what I'm saying? A couple 6 figures staked. And that's bringing me back healthy return, you know. It's bringing me back healthy return. And if you got into the pre-sale anywhere between stage 1 and stage 4, you know, you have a real opportunity right now, like, to make some good money. You know, obviously it depends on how much you put in, you know what I'm saying? If you only put in a little bit, you still got 10 days left to try to, you know, up bag and put some more in, because even if you buy in at the price it's at right now, like almost 7 cents, it's still in the 6 cent range, but it's getting pretty close to 7 cents. You know, buy in now and you buy in at a good price, you know, you buy a good chunk, the coin goes to, you know, 30, 40 cents, you can still make a massive ass return, bro, massive ass return. So if you got more than 10K laying around, I would throw that shit in Bitcoin Lithium today. You know, put your fucking trust fund in there, bro. Like, that's how serious I am. Like, I don't have to be a financial advisor, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I didn't snatch you up and be like, hey nigga, buy this motherfucking Bitcoin Lithium. You know what I'm saying? I ain't snatch you up and make you purchase anything. You know, I'm just trying to help you out and help your finances out and making the right decision. not even necessarily the right decision. Just a decision, to put your money in a vehicle that's only way to go is up. Bitcoin Lithium only has upside to show, real world asset, one of the first carbon credits to be tokenized, real utility token, auto report is 100% A1. The white paper looks outstanding. They have a beautiful roadmap for you to follow. The website is 40 plus pages long. They have giveaways. You can stake your tokens. You know what I'm saying? We're blessed with the pre-sale right now. They're airdropping free tokens. Like, brother, everything that's going on right now in the crypto space and how fucked shit has been, and all the new development of projects, putting Bitcoin in, different tiers and different exchanges, and people want to, lock in Bitcoin and do this and that with, Bitcoin. And then we got the Bitcoin convention coming up in May, where multiple billionaires and, people with money across the globe are all going to be coming down to Vegas, for the Bitcoin convention, May 27th or whatever day it is. It's like a 2-3 day convention. And I'm telling you, bro, Bitcoin Lithium, this token couldn't be dropping at a more perfect time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've already settled, had Donald in office for, a few months now, or a couple months now, but things are starting to really settle in. And now crypto can, do what it's supposed to do. This next bull run, is going to be insane. And that's why anybody could get into crypto, because, after a massive bull run, the market usually tends to correct itself, and you start seeing that, that bear market again. And anytime there's a bear market, that's when you want to get into crypto, because you're just seeing red everywhere. You see everything has dropped. You know what I'm saying? And it may continue to drop after that, depending on what coin, token, meme coin, utility coin, not stable coin, but, any of those type of coins or tokens like meme coin, altcoin, utility coin, they'll fluctuate. And if it's red all around, it could drop even lower. But that's the perfect time to buy in, because you're not buying in at the highest price. You know what I'm saying? You're able to get into a position and then just hold, you know what I'm saying? You may have to buy in and then not look at it for a few months. You know what I'm saying? But if you're somebody that goes through life, and really goes through it day at a time, and you know what I'm saying, you don't just go on autopilot, and you know what I'm saying, like, if you go through a week, it feels like a full week, versus some people could go through 2-3 weeks and it feels like a few days, because they're just on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? They're, on a bunch of bullshit, basically, just on autopilot. If you know, you know. And I'm one of those people that like to, I'm always planning for the future. But being said, you got to take it day by day, especially if you're planning for the future, because if you're on autopilot and 2-3 weeks can go by and you think it feels like fucking 4 days to you, and you got nothing done in 3 weeks, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, you're wasting time. And so, you take it day by day, you're going to have to be a little more patient. So when you get in that bear market and you're able to find a crypto coin or token that looks right for you, and you buy in, you may have to be patient for a few months, maybe even a year until that, that real next bull run cycle hits. You know what I'm saying? Because there may be many like bull run, attempts with certain crypto coins or tokens, but not the whole market overall, just little spurts, you know what I'm saying? And your token or coin might not be in that, you know what I'm saying? That spurt of, volatility of your shit going up at that moment in time. But when we got a full, we got a full bull run going on and it's green everywhere, pretty much, all the cryptos are shooting up, going up, doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because there's just a bunch of people getting into crypto right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money's being moved around. You want to be already held in your position when that time comes, because you're not going to start seeing a bunch of green and then be like, oh, let me lock into this position and put some more in. Like, no, it's too late. You can't put no more in, especially if it's green. Like, the price already, is up. You got to already be locked in your position. And when that price shoots up, that's when you can make the decision to be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to sell some of this and, make some money. That's why the pre-sale of Bitcoin Lithium is so important. And that's why we make these videos to inform you that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. There will never be another Bitcoin Lithium pre-sale. This is it. Why wouldn't you participate? You know what I'm saying? But, so many people are, very, very, very skeptical of the crypto space. And so they don't know where to begin. They have no clue, They have no clue. It's like rocket science. It's like never being on a skateboard and then trying to ride down a hill. Never being on a skateboard and then trying to ride down a hill on a skateboard. You're going to fucking fail. You're going to fall. It's going to fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying? You may get an injury, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just dive straight into it, So they say. But the person who's able to, never ride a skateboard, jump on it and go downhill the first time, they may fall, they may fall. But what if they get up and do it again? This time they jump off. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Catch themselves from falling. They do it again. They get a little bit further than where they were. You know what I'm saying? It starts getting wobbly, they jump off. Then they do it again. And they're able to go down the hill. And now they're just, riding the board. And they're, thinking about learning new tricks and sticking with it. And now they're just riding their board every day. Imagine you did that in crypto and, you stuck with it. You went down, you got back up, stuck with it. You got down, got back up, made a nice return. Now you're learning new information in the crypto space to better yourself, to better your situation. Everybody got a chance, you know what I'm saying? You just got to give yourself that chance. It's all about staying focused, You got to lock in, do what you got to do, to become successful, to have a, nice, healthy retirement, to be able to take your family on that vacation. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely important. Crypto should not be ignored, you know what I'm saying? But just understand that, it's important it's important to lock in, and really make it happen. Because, if you don't,